What it do, boys? In this video I'm going to be showing you guys what is SellerAMP SAS and how to use it for your Amazon business. This software has helped me generate multiple seven figures ever since I got it back in like 2022, and it is the foundation of Amazon, right? This software and Keepa coupled together are the only tools that you need, and in this video I'm going to break down the pricing, how to set up efficiently, and how to use it to find products for yourself, and how you can join my free Discord, link down below in the description, to get products for yourself to not only sell on Amazon, but as an entry point to find products. So I'm going to break down everything, what that means inside of this video. So let's hop into my computer screen and let's go. Yo, what's good, boys? Welcome to the SellerAMP course inside of 24/7 Profit. Here we're going to be going over the ins and outs of SellerAMP, one of the most important softwares needed when selling on Amazon. So let's not waste any time. Let's get right into it. First things first is you're going to want to go to selleramp.com right here. And you can also want to get the Chrome extension. So you want to go to the Chrome web store. You want to get this one right here with the orange and blue circle. You're going to add it as a Chrome extension. If you're doing Amazon and you're using any other browser besides Google Chrome, honestly, you're already cooked. So just download Google Chrome, set it as your main browser on Mac or Windows, whatever you're using. Get the extension. You're going to need it for literally everything, right? So right here, let's just go over pricing real quick. There is a monthly and a yearly. You get billed in euros, so if your bank declines it the first time, don't worry. It's like 20 bucks a month, and the yearly is like 270, something like that. There's a free trial for both, right? I recommend just getting you can get this just getting started one if you're just brand new. If you're really in that scaling phase, you're doing past like 10K a month, I would say just get this one, right? You're going to be doing more than 1,000 lookups per month, hopefully, if you're really grinding. So, and if you have a VA too that uses this, you probably want to get the getting serious. So yeah, 280 a year. So that's what it looks like when you're actually on SellerAMP. So when you actually get the extension, you're gonna go right here. I have it bookmarked as well. One of the very first ones I use this literally every single day. So it's gonna look like this. So right here, you can enter in a store, UPC, an ASIN, anything like that, or just like a product name. So also download the app on your phone. It's in the app store. It's gonna look like this, same exact thing, SellerAMP app. So when you're scanning, we're doing retail arbitrage. I don't recommend you guys do too much of that, but still get the app. Still very useful if you're on the go. So right here, let's just type in a product, for example, like Hershey. We'll type this in, and you can see SellerAMP right here. It's basically like the Amazon ad product feature, right? It's just a search engine for products, and it's also a sourcing tool. So when you first come into products right here, you can see the buy box, what it's buy boxing for, the BSR, so how popular it is. What this does, it sorts from like the best selling to worst. So as you can see, the sales get lower and lower here as you go down for Hershey products. Estimated sales, the max cost, what you need to be getting it for in order for it to be profitable at the buy box price. Who is selling it? So Amazon, how many FBA offers and FBM offers currently. You can kind of see a quick top 5 offer stack right here. And right here is the Keepa chart. So this Keepa chart it's not a full Keepa chart, right? So you're still gonna get the Keepa software, right? So go to the Keepa course after this. You're still gonna get the Keepa software, but this just gives you a quick breakdown. So when I'm looking at it right here, I can see, for example, this first product, right? Amazon's pretty much all over it. Sometimes there are third-party sellers priced higher, so we can exactly see that. 1484 Amazon in the offer count. Third-party sellers priced higher. Keepa chart shows that exactly. So this one, skip. This one seems interesting because Amazon went out of stock, and now third-party sellers are they're just taking over the listing. Now the sales rank has went up for this, right? It's still pretty low. It's still 3K BSR just fine, but the sales rank was damn near 1 early April. So this one, straight third-party sellers. I actually might take a look at this real quick. So we can actually click the Google button right here and see if we can probably look for this. This one, I don't think so, but right, that's the gist of it. You don't want to just type in a random product, random brand, and start sourcing from here. That's where the sourcing methods come in these product sourcing course. But this just gives you a quick layout. So that's how you first get SellerAMP. This is what it looks like when you go into an actual Amazon product page, right? What we can do here, you can also open it up in a new window if you want a bigger view for a specific product. So this is why I say get the Chrome extension, because when you open up an Amazon product page, it might take a second, but it will populate the extension on either the right or left side so that you can get a calculation for the product. So here it is right here. You can see it populating. Sometimes yours might be on the right side. And if you want to switch where the location of it is, that's where this bottom bar is. So we open up this product and we can see that it opens it up, and this is the profit calculator tool. So at the top, we have the product title, the brand, and the category. So this is made by the Hershey company. It's in the grocery and gourmet foods. Here's the product picture. Here, how many total reviews and how many like star rating of this product. Here is the ASIN, so you can just copy this, right? This button, you can click copy, and when you go somewhere, you just paste it, right? So you don't have to drag, you don't have to look for the ASIN anywhere. It's right here. UPC also as well. This little box gives you the dimensions of a product. So if you're doing FBM and you kind of like don't know how much a product weighs or whatnot, just hover over this. This is 6 by 2 by 9, 2.3 pounds, and relatively light. This would maybe be around like $6-7 to ship FBM. Here, we can just see a quick description of the product. Here we can go to the Amazon product page if need be. All right, so say you're on the source website, you want to go to the Amazon page, simply click this. If you want to search for it on Google to try and find it somewhere, we can click this, and this opens up the bigger view right here in the actual SAS web app. So that's what those buttons do. Let me close out of this. Here, if you're logged in, you can connect this with your Seller Central so that it'll say if you're eligible or not automatically. Here will give you some quick alerts. I don't always look at these alerts, like meltable, yes, variations, it is a variation listing, but sometimes if it says IP, right, or PL, right, I won't really focus too much on that. I'll look at the Keepa chart more, which you guys will understand more in the Keepa course. Here, BSR again, how many sales per month, the max cost we should be getting this for in order for it to meet our minimum profit criteria, which in the next video I will show you how to set up your SellerAMP settings. Cost price, so say we're getting this for $4.25 per. We're selling it for $14.84. This right now, it defaults. Let me turn this down. Actually, I'll keep this on. It will default in the profit calculator to the fulfillment type of FBA. So whenever you open it up on a SellerAMP product, just know that it defaults automatically to an FBA fulfillment type. So here, if we sell this FBA, we're making $3.35 profit, 22% margin, 70% ROI. It's pretty good at a $4.25 buy cost. And you can see Amazon's on it and who else. Some alerts, the full offer count stack, so we can see who's live on it, all the offers or just FBA sellers. Right now, Amazon's the only FBA seller. Everyone else is merchant fulfilling this here. And you can actually click into these people's storefronts, which is one of these sourcing methods called reverse sourcing storefront stocking that I will show you guys in the sourcing course. Here, another layout, the Keepa chart. This one's interactive. It's still not the full Keepa chart, but this one is still, it's better than just the picture one. We can scroll to the year, month, everything like that. Ranks, prices. So here's the BSR and just another layout and everything like that. Who's getting buy box. Here's the full profit calculator. So if you want to switch it to FBM, now we need to input our shipping costs. So many people miss this. They toggle it to FBM and they think, oh my God, I'm making so much more money, right? $9. No, you need to input your shipping costs, which is why when you hover here, you see the dimensions. I have an FBM template for you guys to know how much shipping should be. I know this is going to be around $7. So you can see FBM, right? And it reflects up here too. FBM, we're making 240, around 56% ROI, give or take. FBA, we're making 335, 78. So a little bit more profitable FBA, this product, but it still sells great. Total fees, and you can see quantity. If we were to buy 100 of these, you can see the total breakdown. It will cost us $425. We would net $1,500 in sales and profit around $250 after everything has sold. Here, you can connect Google Sheets, which I'll show you how to do in another video, and you can save products into individual sheets. So say I want to save this for Q4, boom, click that, and I can go back and look at it again. Breakdown of the variations are right here. We can also check the percentages to see which variation, so which size, which ounce of the product is selling the best. Right now, it seems like the milk chocolate one is selling the best. And we can also save, oh, I actually clicked another product. Oopsie. All right, so here we'll just continue going on with this one. You can see this one, different sales per month. This one, low price fee, variations, and multiple right here. Let's scroll down to this. And we can also save the source. So say we found this on Walmart, we type in walmart.com, we can save this, and now whenever we go back to this product, we can see exactly where we found it again. Keep a chart here, and then you can just import this to Seller Central if you want. So that's the base breakdown. That's just going over the quick layouts and everything of SellerAMP. Here in the full product, full web app breakdown, this is just the same exact thing, just in a bigger view. So this is just a quick overview of how to use SellerAMP. In the next video, I'll show you how to set up your SellerAMP settings. Alright guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to set up your SellerAMP settings. So here you're going to want to go to the top right, click settings, and I'm going to show you guys how I have mine set. Now everyone's going to be slightly different depending on what you're doing. Say you have a prep center, but here you can see everything right here. Home marketplace, amazon.com. So if you're in the UK or whatnot, you would set that. Your merchant token you can input here. I'm not going to put mine. If you have like storage times and storage fees, local fulfillment, so you can actually change this to your default fulfillment type. So say you do FBM mostly, you can toggle that. Just make sure when you're product calculating back in the SellerAMP calculator, like I showed you last video, you're putting in your merchant fulfilled price, right? You have to put in your shipping cost. Just know that. That's why I always toggle it to FBA. So here you can do dark mode if you're a weirdo. I don't really like it. Keep it on, toggle search results on, ranks, current. Boom, buy box now, just 180 days. FBM cost, I'll put this at say like $5. You can default the FBM cost if you want. If you're selling, if you know that you're selling stuff around like a pound-ish or so. Show profit margin on, show profit on, show ROI, show break even, show offer. I like to have all the calculations on. VAT don't need. Show price charts, show sold, so offers. All these you want to have on. Minimum BSR, please, for the love of God, put yours at 0 because I hate seeing 1% or 0% BSRs be red in your guys' SellerAMP flexes, and it pains me. Your max BSR, you can put this at 2 or 3. Me personally, I keep it at 2. Your minimum profit, I would say put 3. Your minimum ROI, I personally have this at 25. If your guys are a smaller seller, say doing less than 20K a month in revenue, I would say keep this at 30 or even 35 so that you know that you're being profitable on all the items you sell. It's going to cut down on the amount of products, but at least you know that the products that you do have are very high quality and you know you have room. Prep fee, if you're using a prep center, you can input this cost. Miscellaneous fee, so if you have any miscellaneous expenses, you would put this in here, and any miscellaneous percentage fees you can put in here. So say you have your state's sales tax, since everyone's state sales tax is different, you would put the miscellaneous fee right here as your state sales tax so that whenever you order stuff, you know that that sales tax is automatically included as a percentage. Chart spans you can do all time. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how I set up my SellerAMP settings. So when we go into a product here, let's just do like Dove, for example. All right. Actually, let's pull up a product in the Discord community. So say you guys are sourcing a product right here. Let's go to the ones that one of the ones that I dropped recently. Let's go to this one right here. We open this up in Amazon. You can see I've already inputted the buy price, the sale price, the margin, ROI. This is all based off of our SellerAMP, so yours might be slightly different. But if you open this up in here, you can see the sale price. This one has no buy box, but you should have your SellerAMP pop up on the right side. Also, if you're on a source page, right, you can click the SellerAMP extension, which is why I said that you should have your SellerAMP extension downloaded in Google Chrome, right? You can click the SellerAMP extension and it will search products that are match this criteria, match the product title, UPC, everything like that. So you can see here when it populates right here, we can see the people are selling it for around 21.19, 21.20. In the Discord, I ding this at 21.27, so still relatively same price. Let me open this back up here. So we can change the sale price to 21.20. Boom, 7.99, 503. That's why we have the profit. So you guys can see right here, we have the profit, the margin, the ROI, and your break even. How much you need to buy this for maximum to make $0 net. No profit, but you didn't lose anything. So you can see here we have a see, we're pulling our prices from these current sellers, and we can also see that these sellers are listed inside of the offer count right here as well. This one has no buy block, so it's literally just going to be who's the lowest price, and we can see these prices right here. So if your SellerAMP doesn't have these, like the margin ROI, it's because of your settings. Your BSR needs to be good, and then everything should be good like that. So that's how you set up your SellerAMP settings. In the next module, we will go over how to set up your Google Sheets for SellerAMP. All right, boys, in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to set up your Google Sheets for SellerAMP. So you're going to want to go to selleramp.com right here, or just click your Chrome extension. You're going to want to go to the Sheets section, and you're going to want to click Setup and connect your Google account. So if you don't have your Google account connected, connect it right here, and you'll see all the Google Sheets that you have available to you. So you guys aren't gonna have anything. You can connect an existing Google Sheet. So say that you already have a Google Sheet that you've been using for products and you want to import it into SellerAMP, you would just click this connect existing sheet right here. But if you don't have anything, you click this new sheet button, and here it's going to bring you a raw Google Sheet. So here we can name this. So let's name this, for example, back to school product. You can say back to school products. Boom. We'll do that here. I like to put the export date first, so the date that you found it. The product name, I like to have an image of the product right next to it, so in the sheet I can see it. The ASIN, the Amazon link URL, the source URL where you can save in the very first SellerAMP video I believe I showed you guys, your cost that you found it for, the sale price that you exported it on that day, right? It's not going to live update. It'll just import the sale price that you exported on, the profit at which you found it on that day based on the cost price and the sale price that you input, and the margin ROI, sorry. So just everything that you need to fully lay it out in a sheet, right? And the reason that you have this is so that you can, for example, you have a sheet of products that you're going to buy, right? So you have a buy sheet, you have a lookup later sheet, right? So say you have products that you want to save for another season, right? Boom, you have products that you can look up later. So there are different reasons for different Google Sheets. You can have, for example, a Q4 sheet, right? So multiple different things here. We're going to do test and write headers. And then we can do refresh sheet name and tabs just in case. And now we can open up this Google Sheet. So slash buy sheet 6. I did not know why. Refresh sheet name and tabs. Google Sheet name. Oh, okay. So this will be the name right here. So if you have to do this title will be what you see in SellerAMP. The actual Google Sheet name you will have to change inside of the actual sheet itself. So when you go to the Google Sheet right here, boom, back to school products, and we can refresh sheet name, and there we go. Right, it has fixed that. Oh my goodness, this lag. There we go. It has fixed that right here. Back to school products imported. So now when we go to a product, let's just go to, let's go to my history. Let's go to this one. Now, for example, right, say we want to, say we found this product, it's a backpack, for example, or whatever, right? Here, this is the full web app view. You're going to see it at the bottom if you're on the Amazon product page, right? So in the web app view, here it is, Google Sheets, you can see our back to school product sheet. If you're in the Amazon product page, you might have to scroll down on the SellerAMP here, so wait for it to open up. Right here on SellerAMP, if we scroll down on the left side, boom, here it is. We can see our back to school product sheet right here. So say you find a product, our source, right? So this one we got inside of the Discord. So we can pull up product leads. We can, not ChatGPT. We can input our source price here. Let me just click this. Boom. Amazon. We input our source price, our source link, and we click save. Boom. It inputs the cost $7.99, and then we just click where we want to put this. So we would click back to school products, and then it takes a second. It'll export to the sheet, and when we go here into our actual Google sheet, boom, you will get this warning. Just click allow access. That will allow the image. And let me actually zoom this in. Now you can see that all the products that you find will be exported into the Google Sheet. So you can use this if you have a VA. Each VA has their own Google Sheet. You just boom, plug it in. They can use your SellerAMP, and then or they can import this sheet into their SellerAMP. However way you want to do it, you have everything laid out right here. You know exactly what day and time, and you just go through this, and boom, this is exactly what I use every single day for my own business and for my students. And this is how you save products for different purposes. All right, guys, now that you have your SellerAMP fully set up, you have your Google Sheets integration set up, you basically have everything you need on the SellerAMP side to actually get started finding products and just running your Amazon business with it. So one method that I recommend you guys use if you want to start finding products profitably to sell on Amazon is the free Discord right here. So I ding you guys products maybe 1, 2, 3 times a day, and you guys can use these products to either sell yourself, or the better method I recommend is to use these as a entry point. This is exactly what I tell my mentorship students. Use these products as an entry point to find even more profitable products, maybe in the similar niche, similar brand, category, or whatnot. So we're going to use this Disney product that I gave you guys right here. So we already know this one's profitable. We know this one's good. But say you can't sell Disney, or say you don't want to sell this product because maybe you want to sell something with higher sales velocity, or you just want to find your own, right? What I recommend doing is here in SellerAMP, we already have this pre-opened. What we can do is we can go into some sellers who are already selling this. So for example, let's go into Andy's Closet. And when we open up his storefront right here, we can see all the different products he is selling. Amazon allows us to see this. Anyone can do this. SellerAMP just gives us an organized view. So right here we can see he's selling some PlayStation type products, some shoes, yada yada. What we want to do is, and you can see like his seller ID, his ratings, how many ASINs he has total, what top brands he is selling, and all the different categories. So he has a decent amount of stuff. What I like to do here is when I'm going through somebody's storefront, I like to see this left number right here is their actual storefront price. So say you have an Amazon store, this is the price that you have it listed on, or for example, this seller has it listed on in his Amazon app. Now, the actual buy box price is the price that it's actually selling for on Amazon. So for this one, he's selling it for $24.12, but it's actually buy boxing for $15. So I don't see him getting any sales on this because his price just isn't that close to the buy box. So this guy, his prices seem a little bit off. This one seems relatively close. I mean, this one could be good. We need this for around 20. Let's see this one. All right, so this one's close to 20-ish. Maybe depending on where you get it. I don't think so though. So this guy, I don't see his stuff being too good. I like to find a seller who has products relatively close to the buy box price. So for example, maybe one of these guys right here. Let's open up a couple of these stores. This guy has 805 ASINs. If someone has like a couple hundred ASINs, I think that's a little bit too many. This one, he has 277. This one I might also pass up on as well. Let's try and find a seller who has decently, I mean, pretty relatively small ratings. Let's see this. So what we're trying to find here is it's got 158. Let's see. So for example, this one right here. Okay, so I see this one in the group call. I think we we found the other day for almost close. Right, for this one, 61.79. Buy boxing for 62.50. This is within $1, right? This is relatively close. We can find this for around 20 bucks. Now I think on Best Buy, right, if you have a coupon or whatnot, this one will be good because our max cost here says we need this for around $37 dollars. If we buy two of them, we're getting them for 40. So we just need $3 off. If you have a coupon, if you have like a discount or gift card or something, then this makes sense to go for. But this one's almost good. So I'll show you an example here. This is the Keepa chart. You guys will understand Keepa in the Keepa course if you haven't gone through it already. But here it's SellerAMP will populate. So let's see here. Let's actually open this up as a good example. So say you find this product, you can get it for $19.99 per. We do have 5% Rakuten cash back. Make sure you have Rakuten, the extension installed. So this one, base price $19.99 each. On Amazon, they're selling for around 62. So we do 19.99. You can do math within SellerAMP, so you can do that little asterisk too right there. Just press enter. $39.98 buy cost selling for $62.50. Still profitable, but we're only at a 15% ROI. We are at a 10% margin, which is good. But ROI wise, and this one could be a little bit better. Sales per month is all right. But this one is you gotta do a little bit more, right? If we were to able to get this for even like 37, then it starts to be pretty good. So trying to get your buy cost lower, that will be in the online arbitrage course, but that's the base of SellerAMP. So now you would scroll through this guy's store, maybe, right? You actually use this product and try and reverse source off of it. So we can do this guy, we can look into his store and maybe kind of bounce off of that too. So now he has 37 products. He has this one, $12.99, buy boxing for $12.01. We did this for around 3-4. Let's check out this. All right, Lego keychain. This is $6. So we need it for around 370. It's gonna be close, right? This one again, 15 buy boxing for 1380, 1399, 514. This one might be close. So if you're able to sell Lego, I think this Darth Vader one might be good. Let's see. Let's check out this keychain 8529. It's this one right here. How much is this? Here on Lego.com. Limit 5. Does it say how much? Does it say how much? We get 2.5% cash back. $5.99 each. Okay. 2.5% on Lego.com. Continue. Damn, I have pop-ups. Alright, what is this? We get shipping. We could probably get free shipping. Yeah, free shipping on orders 35 plus. So this is $5.99. Lego also has, you might be able to coupon this maybe. I haven't bought from Lego in a minute, but let's open this up. So now, right, we found another seller off of the product that we were already looking at. This one, his storefront's $13.99. The buy box is $13.19. All right, so I might look into this one. This one, I just Googled it. Now I'll take a second to dive even deeper and see what we can come from this. So it's being buy boxed and sold FBM right now by Beach Gateway. SellerAMP's gonna pop up here. Let's check out the profit calculator. Keepa looks beautiful, right? If you don't understand Keepa yet, go watch the Keepa course once it's posted up. This Keepa chart though looks very, very good. 121K BSR right now, but the sales per month looks pretty good. Very good offer count movement. We're getting this for around $5.99 each. We can get it maybe a little bit cheaper as well. Right here, if you're ungated in Lego, 37% ROI. The profit does not meet our criteria of $3, but the buy box for this, right? Once you understand Keepa, very, very steady. So actually, this product doesn't seem too bad, right? And right here, the reason it's $13.29 is because it is defaulting to a, actually no, it's not FBA, but FBA offers $13.29. If we were to merchant fulfill this, you want to toggle this, right? It's going to be around $5. So merchant fulfill for this product doesn't really make sense, right? I would actually personally FBA this. I actually don't know how he's making money merchant fulfilling this. It is pretty small, pretty light, but it's still going to be around $4 or $5 to ship. Let me just check buy box statistics on this one right here. Buy box statistics, if we check, This isn't part of SellerAMP. This is on Keepa, but I just want to see if you'd be able to FBA this. Okay, so we have good buy box rotation, FBA, and FBM. So this product doesn't look too bad. Not the most profit in the world, but a quick example, literally something that we found in less than what, 10 minutes. And he seems like he has some other stuff in his storefront. This one, the exact same thing, $12.99. This one might be around $5.99 too. Yeah. So if you have a coupon, you can get your buy cost lower, which we will go over more in depth in some of the other courses. This will be a pretty decent product to sell. And now you would just go off of this exact same product, reverse source. This is how you find infinite products to sell on Amazon, all stemming from one. And I gave you guys products every single. All right, boys, so there's the full breakdown on how to install SellerAMP, what everything means, how to use it, and how to find profitable products to sell onto Amazon with it. If you guys want to get products to sell every single day and you want to learn even more in-depth methods and strategies, join the free Discord down below. And if you guys want my help one-on-one to start or scale your own Amazon business, there's going to be a link down below so you can schedule a call with me and that we can go over and create you a customized game plan and help you start your Amazon business going into 2025 and 2026. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, and DM me on Instagram if you have any questions, or join the free Discord community. Bunch of value in there, and I'll see you boys in the next one.